Get ready for one of the snowiest weeks we'll have all winter. I'm meteorologist Vin Crosby for the Weather Show with Vin Crosby here on YouTube. Snow is falling. This is going to be a precursor to the next couple of weeks of some major snow for the month of January. If you watched my winter weather outlook back in the fall, I said January we're going to get just dumped with snow, and that is unfolding, and it is going to be copious amounts of snow. Ski areas, the mountains in the northwest, several feet of snow. Avalanche danger is going to go through the roof as we go through the next couple of weeks here in the northwest. We're talking Arctic air coming into Oregon and portions of Washington State, Montana, and back in northern Idaho. A sliver of that will slip down into southern Idaho, keeping it mighty cold for several systems to move on into the northwest with a lot of snow. So my forecast totals on the high end for Nampa, Caldwell, Eagle, Meridian, and Boise, if you remember going on back through the winter weather outlook, was for maybe between a foot and maybe 20 inches of snow coming in the month of January. We may have to up those totals for snow coming in through the month of January. No joke. It is going to be a powerful storm system that is going to impact the whole Northwest for the month of January. Seattle will go through record cold and all kinds of snow, and I don't know how it's going to transcend right now if that Arctic blast is going to get on in here to January, but it does look like we are going to get a piece of it, and so it's going to get cold, the coldest temperatures of the year, and the most snow that we really thought was going to happen, or I thought was going to happen, going back in towards September and November for this time of the year. So I do see that the snow is going to today start falling. It's already here. This snow will go on through most of the morning into the early afternoon, then taper off from west to east. But the satellite picture is showing another sliver, if you will, of clouds forming across much of the northwest. So we may get a break in the action, but going into this evening and overnight, another wave of snow. So I think an inch or two will come on down pretty easily, maybe up to 3 inches going into this morning before it tapers off. And then as we go into tonight, another 1 to 2 or 3 inches coming on through. So some areas may have 3 to 4 inches of snow on the ground tomorrow morning, that factoring in some of the melting that will take place. But we're not done yet. Another wave of snow is going to come on through for Monday. That's going to add another 1 to 3 inches of snow on the ground. So some areas may have between 4 and 6 inches of snow on the ground by Monday afternoon. And we're not done yet. We'll get a little break in the action going in through the midweek, but then towards the end of the week, yours truly's birthday, January 10th, I get the greatest birthday present in the world, a huge snowstorm coming into the Pacific Northwest, inundated Seattle, inundating Portland. I mean, just crippling, real dangerous stuff. We're not talking about little snowstorm. We're talking the real dangerous stuff because the Arctic air will start to make a move into the northwest. And then as we go on in towards the weekend, going in towards, say, Saturday and Sunday, we could have a snowstorm that dumps maybe, 6 to 8 inches of snow on the ground in some Treasure Valley locations. So we're talking epic snows this week. It's going to come down in a short amount of time. So you want to prepare now. You want to get those winter tires on. If you've been kind of holding off because the winter's been, kind of a normal winter, which we talked about too, that we'd see the snow come in normally and then melt off until we got to January. And January is here, and boy, it's unfolding with a bang. So a lot of the Arctic air is still up in Canada. This is just a little weak system, and some of our heaviest snowfalls or nice fluffy snow like this occurs with little weak systems, and so I see that unfolding. This is going to continue right on in through, I'm going to guess it's around 9 o'clock today to around noonish or so. It should start tapering off, and we should get a chunk of dry weather this afternoon. Wouldn't surprise me to see some sun pop out, and then another wave of snow comes on in through tonight. So that's what we're looking at. Some real nasty snowfall totals coming our way for the month of January, all coming down this week. The next 10 days are going to be critical as far as snowfall goes in the Treasure Valley. So you want to prepare now just for, those winter type stuff. Get your, warm jackets out, get the thermal underwear, the hats, the gloves, because temperatures will be down in the 20s for daytime highs, maybe even the teens, and we may see some overnight lows going in through the next couple of weeks down in the single digits in the Treasure Valley. So, boy, prepare the house for maybe the possibility of, those pipes bursting. We haven't really had a shot of cold air in a long time, and so that change, a drastic change in temperature, usually does some damage to some weak pipes that are in the area. As we go on in through, say, the next couple of weeks after the cold air is in place, it's going to take some time for that melting to take place. So a ground of white should be here right through Groundhog's Day in the Treasure Valley. So this is going to be kind of a long, cold, wintry January across the region. Skiers are going to love it, though. Up in the mountains, we're talking, like I said, several. It may be another several on top of that. We may have between 2 and 4 feet of snow. Maybe some areas getting up near 5 feet of snow by Groundhog's Day in February. So, said it was going to be a great ski season, said it was going to be a good snowpack. Here's where I thought all of it was going to unfold for the month of January, where we're going to just have great winter-like conditions. All right, so that's it. I'm going to give you some updates. We'll be talking about this, as the days go on. I'm so excited for this upcoming week here in the Treasure Valley for snow. If you're a snow lover like me, you're going to love this forecast. If not, you're going to hate it. But get those snow shovels out, the gloves. What else do we need? Snowshoes. You know what I'm so excited about? I put on some weight for Christmas. I can't wait to go out and do some cross-country skiing. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be just losing that weight and having some fun in the snow. So, looks like a cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, snow skiing, getting some powder in. For the month of January. How fun is that?